3 minutes to play. 3 minutes to warm up. We're on. We are in Darien again for Championship Monday. First semifinal game between Darien Hawks and your North Shore Warhawks. Darien Hawks are definitely a known commodity. Had a heartbreaking loss to the Philadelphia Junior Flyers, a 1-0 loss, which, of course, featured some very questionable officiating. The Warhawks had 4 penalties for the game, 2 in the second period, 2 in the third period. And against that Philly Junior Flyers team, you just can't give them that many chances, the refs at least, not the Warhawks. And they eventually scored on a shot from the blue line that was shielded by Claire Lucas. So, things got a little chippy. The parents got into it. The girls got into it. So we'll see. So what can I tell you about the Darien Hawks? Again, we played the team 4 times this year. We beat them 1-0, and we played Darien to a 0-0 tie. And then most recently, on January 25th, we played the Hawks here again with just 1 referee, and there was a questionable call in that game, and we played them to a 2-2 tie. So this will be our 5th meeting and not the last meeting between these 2 teams. So we'll see what happens. We're about 20 seconds out. As always, I'm joined by Amy Barnes.
Morning, everybody. The ref that we have is a ref that we've had before. I think he's the one that kicked out Zoe Bridges, and we've had him over the years several times. I can say not my favorite stripes, but hopefully they'll call a good game. Regardless of the refs' calls, though, the most important thing is we need to score goals, right? Doesn't mean much if we can't score, so we need to put the biscuit in the basket. So we're just about ready to play. 15 minutes up on the boards. The teams are gathered at each of their respective nets, ready to go. So I hope the Warhawks can build upon their other early morning game. That's the best game we've had in a long time. So hopefully everybody got a good night's sleep and they're ready to go today.
Yeah, the Hawks come into this game in the tournament with a record of 3 wins and 1 overtime loss. And the Warhawks have 3 wins and 1 regulation time loss. So that's where we are. So we'll see what happens today. Again, 3 15-minute periods. And penalties are 1.5 minutes. And we'll get started in a second. Warhawks breaking. Warhawks are in there away. Green jerseys with the gray trim, blue shorts. The Darien Hawks, white jerseys with blue and white trim, red shorts. And, trying to get it together for this game. I'm sending out a quick tweet. Amy, just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. So everybody's getting ready. Warhawks taking the ice. It's going to be Zolna, Fazio, and Ikeda. McGuire and McNiven back. Everybody's getting psyched up, right? Parents just talking about the rivalry here between the Warhawks and the Hawks. We've seen them plenty of times. It's going to be a good game here today. Warhawks need to score. So off the face-off, Warhawks get it. McGuire passes it to McNiven. McNiven trying to take it up the boards. Stopped by the Hawks players. I think there's going to be an offsides call there. There's a little battle at the blue line for that puck. So another face-off. So we have Zolna down for the face-off. It goes back to McNiven. McNiven takes it in deep. It's going to chip around the net. Ikeda giving chase. We see it goes to McGuire. And McGuire takes it towards the net, trying to get it off, a shot off. And right away, it's put in with less. Eureka Ikeda puts the biscuit in the basket. 14:37 left to play. Nice to score early.
So it was a bouncing puck from shot by McGuire at the blue line. It went bouncing into the crease. Ikeda got it on her stick, and she was just able to find the far side of the post and get that one in. So 1-0 Warhawks, and there's the face-off at center ice, and it's taken by the Hawks, and they put it down deep. Johnson has it back in the Warhawks zone behind her own net. She loses the puck now. She plays it off the wall. Akeda has it. She's trying to bring it out of the zone, and she's out to center ice. Now she flips it into the slot, and Zolna had it for a second on her stick. She was trying to find Fazio, but she couldn't. And here come the Hawks the other way. They gain the Warhawks line. Now they take it wide to the near corner, and they dump it down behind the net, taken by Johnston now. She's battling with 3 Hawks players, and it goes into the slot, and a nice stick by Fazio to get that out of danger, but the Hawks keep it in the Warhawks zone. Now it's in the far corner, and the Hawks have it now in the circle, and they're driven off the puck, but they still control it. Tried to put it in the slot, but they couldn't. And now it's Zolna trying to control it. Warhawks having a little problem here. Johnson has it put out front, but it's missed, and there's a shot from the point and just goes wide of the net. Risley didn't get anything on that, but it was wide. There's a shot now. Pad save by Risley. It's still out front. The Hawks are really pressing now, and they have it behind the Warhawks net. They try to put it in the slot again. Now here's a shot from the circle. Risley with a save. And now it's pushed out to the line, but not out. Near circle, and the Hawks play it back down. And now it's behind the Warhawks net. Hawks are trying to get it out again, and it's in the slot. And now there's a backhand, and it's still in the slot. And now it's pushed over to the far wall. Hawks still control it. They put it down, bounces over to the near walls, and now backhanded behind the Warhawks net. And the Hawks control it still. Now it's to the far circle. There's a shot, and it's knocked away. And the Warhawks just clear that down ice finally. And with 12:56 to go, they'll go for icing. So great pressure by the Darien Hawks. I'm going to say Hawks and Warhawks this game, but Warhawks need to get control. We have a fresh 5 coming out on the ice.
All right, yeah, that shift ran long for us, especially Warhawks. We're short shifters here. So Ukaf on the face-off. Ukaf and Hyman. Ukaf comes out with it, stays in. Nice blue line keep for the Hawks. Hawks come away with the puck. They send it towards the net. That's going to be Feynman. Feynman backhands it up. There's nobody there. There's no winger on the boards. Ukaf has that. She's got one person to beat. She's got Hyman. Hyman was offsides. So Olivia just couldn't stop herself. She had momentum going. A little bit of hesitation there. So Ukaf, DiNicola, Hyman out. Face-off, far dot, neutral zone just outside the Hawk zone. It's going to go to Odell. Odell's going to chip it she's going to chip it deep. No icing on that call. It goes to DiNicola is back with Ukaf behind the net. It's towards the net. It's going to be DiNicola has it now. Gets it towards the net. She tries to get across the crease to Hyman. Isn't able to get it. Back check here. Oh, DiNicola intercepted that. Took a shot. Saved. And Hyman has it in the corner with Ukaf. DiNicola's knocked off her feet. It goes. She's able to get up and go back to the far corner. Hawks are going to have that. Ukaf chasing for the back check. Ukaf with a nice back check takes the person off the puck. Ukaf's coming back around the net. Ukaf making a move. She's looking for a player to pass it to. She chips it up to Mihalovic. Mihalovic gets it in the neutral zone. She chips it deep. It's going to be Vanslow coming in hard off the bench. McNiven, McGuire back. Oh, McGuire can't keep it off her stick. We're at the neutral zone. It's Azzy Porter. Azzy Porter passes it to McNiven. McNiven gets it up to Vanslow. Vanslow chips it deep. Porter coming in strong on the puck. Porter and Vanslow team up on the boards with 2 Hawks players. It slips out loose. I see it. Hawks player has it. Trying to get it out. It goes to a winger. McGuire is going to get it at neutral ice. Warhawks need to clear. They do. McNiven sends it deep. It's going to be Vanslow hustling to that puck in the corner. Hawks trying to get it out. McGuire keeps it. Nice keep by McGuire. Can't keep this one. She's had a Hawks player on her back. She sends it back into the zone. And there's a call. Yep. I think too many on the ice. So a call in our favor. 10:48 left to play. Warhawks are going to be on a power play.
Warhawks up 1-0. They go to their first power play with 10:48, like Amy just said. And we're going to have Bridges, Zolna, Russell, with McGuire and Odell back on defense. Face-off is in the far circle in the Darien Hawks zone. Zolna taking the draw. And here we go. Puck's on the ice. It is controlled by McGuire. She just is able to pitchfork that down. Now the Warhawks go to the forecheck. Darien has it behind their own goal. It's mushed in the corner. Now it's out in the slot, and the goalie knocks it away, but the Warhawks still have it. Ukoff backhands it down to Russell. Russell in the slot, and there it is. And now it has it. Zolna takes a shot over the net, and now it's picked up. And back at the half wall was Russell. Russell now lost the puck, and Darien's just going to launch that down, and that's going to go for icing with 10-14 left to go. 57 seconds left on the man advantage for the Warhawks. We're going to bring this back down into the Darien zone. This Darien team is down 1-0, but they're playing some good hockey, pressing. But the Warhawks have a great opportunity, and we have looks like a fresh 5 on the ice.
Let's go, Warhawks!
We got Ukoff, Fazio, Nikita, and then Grzetic and McNiven back. So off the face-off, it's going to be Ukoff. Hawks send it around. McNiven sees it. She gets there before it reaches the blue line. She tries to take a low skater. Ukoff has that puck. She's circling around, trying to get to her strong side. She backhands it across the crease. No one can grab that. Hawks player gets that. Hawks player is bringing it out of the zone. Nice back check by Fazio. Hawks player has a position, goes around. There's a shot. It's saved. Ikeda needs to bring that out. We're on a power play here. It needs to look like it. So Ukoff gets that. She can't quite reach the puck. She comes around. She's coming up the board. She's going to keep going. She's looking for someone. She sends it back. Fazio shoots it back to McNiven. McNiven has it at neutral ice. She's waiting for everybody to clear. She gives it to Grzetic. Grzetic is going to chip that. It hits a player before it goes back. There's one Hawks player down. She loses her stick. McNiven sends it towards the net. It's going to be sent out by a Hawks player. Ukoff is going to take position first. The penalty is over. It's going to be McNiven who has that. Hawks player keeps it. McNiven is set still in the Warhawk zone. McNiven on the boards. Hawks managed to keep it at the blue line. Ukoff, who's got to have some tired legs right now, is back behind the boards. She's got McNiven helping. Goes up to the middle. And it's going to be back to McNiven. Warhawks need to clear this puck. So Ukoff tries to send it up the boards. It skirts out. It's not going to go for icing. Hyman's going. Dina Cola's going. Hawks have it at the moment. They chip it up the boards. Warhawks are slow coming out of the gate. It goes back up the ice. Odell has that. She's chasing it back behind the net. Odell's got some momentum. She chips it up to Hyman. Hyman takes it to neutral ice, but it goes to the Hawks.
And now the Hawks have it at the line, high slot. There's a bouncing puck, and there's a save. Feynman has it. Feynman backhands it up the wall. She tried to find Dina Cola, but Dina Cola couldn't get there. It's back into the Hawks zone. They take it around their own net. Now they're coming around with speed, winding up. Nice stick there by Porter, and now Feynman has it. She pushes it down, almost catches the Hawks with a change and too many men on the ice again, but nobody touched it. And now the puck goes to the line. Feynman backs off. She should have gone up on that one. And now it's still Mihalovic has it. And it's back. They're battling. And now it's back to the line, down. It's in the corner now. Violet Vanslow has it. She looks in the slot. And Hawks player tied up the Warhawks slot player. And now Grzetic back on D. Warhawks player makes a move, or the Hawks player makes a move. Feynman has it. It's tipped away. And now Feynman in the corner battling with a Hawks player. It's behind the Warhawks net. And it's going to come away with Grzetic. Grzetic brings it out of the zone, and now she's through center ice. Grzetic gains the Hawks line. There's a shot, and a Hawks player got a stick on it, and it went up wide. Now here come the Hawks back, but it's Johnston with it. Johnston plays it across ice to Vanslow, and again, the Hawks have too many on the ice. And they keep having trouble with that gate, the Hawks do, and it's like, what is the coach doing here? And Warhawks with 7:09 to go, up 1-0 in the first period. Warhawks go to their second power play, both times for too many skaters on the ice.
We'll take it. So let's go. It would be really nice to score a goal here. So it's going to be Zolna, who's in her makeshift jersey. She has the Lucas jersey with the numbers crossed out. So off the face-off, she sends it across the crease. It's going to be a Hawks player hustling. Bridges going there with Bridges and Zolna on the boards. Bridges goes down. a Hawks player loses a stick, it goes back around. Yeah, we need a player there. It's going to be McGuire who sees that on the boards. Nice rush to keep that puck in. Zolna sees that. Yep. It's going to be McGuire, passes it to Odell. Odell takes a shot. Oh, that went in, and Odell puts the
biscuit in the basket. With 6:35 to go on a power play, Odell got that puck. When McGuire had it from the point, she slid it across to Odell. Odell had some ice. She took it in to the right circle, and she fired that over the blocker side of the goalie, and the Warhawks are up 2-0 in the first. So a little bit of gate problems for the Hawks have resulted in 2 power plays, 1 power play goal for the Warhawks. McNiven has it at center ice. She tries to push it over the red line. She can't, and now it's offsides by the Darien Hawks. McNiven tried to push it over. Darien came away with it. They gained the Warhawks line, but another skater came in a little bit too early. So Ukov is taking the draw with Fazio and Grzetic and McNiven back on defense and Ukov in. And now the puck is in the slot. There's a shot. Nice stick by McNiven. She's played some great hockey in this tournament. And now it's Fazio bringing it out. Fazio gains the red line, and then she pancakes it down. She's hit by a Darien Hawks player. Now Fazio's still on the puck in the near circle. She tries to puck protect, but she's driven down. Hawks come away with it. They're trying to bring it out their zone. McNiven tries to keep it at the line, but the puck gets through. Grzetic collects it back in the Warhawks zone. Around her own net, plays it off the wall. It's kept in by the Darien Hawks. There's a shot, nice stick there by Fazio, and she's tied up with a Hawks player. Hawks are clearly frustrated, and now it's back and in the right circle, and Ikeda pushes it out to center ice, back into the Hawks zone. They'll collect it there, and now they try to push it up. Neutral ice, they put it back in the Warhawks zone, but Grzetic is able to lift that out. It hits the referee. Dina Kola has it. She puts a shot down. It's blocked by a Hawk stick. And now the Hawks are trying to bring it out of their own zone, and they still don't. Hyman is on there, and now the Hawks get it out to center ice, and they try to bring it in the Warhawk zone. Defensive players back. There's a shot, and it goes wide of the net. And now it's taken out by Porter. She tries to lift it, and she can't. Hawks still have it. They backhand it in. Feynman has it. She plays it off the wall. Still not out. But the puck rebounds into the Hawks zone, and they put it out to center ice where the Hawks control it, gain the red line, and they put it down. That's going to go wide of the net. Picked up by Feynman. Feynman looking. She puts it, in the middle. She had Hyman there for a second. Porter got a stick on it. Now Porter tries to get it to Dina Kola. She can't control it. And Darien's coming the other way. They're counterattacking. They loft the puck back into the Warhawk zone. Odell collects it. She puts the brakes on. Nice move. She's coming up the near wall. She puts it in the center, and she still has it. Now she's through center ice. Now she's into Hawks territory. Warhawks going for a change, and a great play by Odell to backhand that down and save a Darien Hawks break. Now it's back in the Darien Hawks zone, and it's going to be Zolna. She takes a shot. Nice stick by a Hawks player. Hawks trying to get it out, and they do. Johnston collects it at center ice. Warhawks regroup. Johnson has it. She pushes it to Mihalovic. Now Mihalovic has it. She pushed it to Vanslow. Tessa gains the line. Now she's on the far boards, and she backhands it back behind the Hawks goal. Comes over to the near side. Hawks try to get it to center ice. Nice keep by Zolna. Zolna makes a move, and she tried to get to the slot, and she couldn't. Now it's picked up there by Grzetic. Grzetic trying to get it back into the Darien Hawks zone. It was going back and forth on the line, and that one skirted out, and it's going to be an offsides. 3:35 to go, first period. Warhawks up 2-0 in a nasty, physical, hard-fought game.
All right, we have Ukov on the face-off. We have Russell and Bridges in at wing. Johnson and Grzetic are back. Just at the blue line, Russell grabs that. She takes it up the boards, gets it deep. It's going to be Bridges giving chase, takes a player off the puck. She's thrown into the boards. She's still battling. Russell comes in to help, stopping that puck from getting out. Nice teamwork. So Hawks player has it behind the net. It goes up the boards. Grzetic is going to have it at neutral ice. She's going to wait for people to clear. Johnson's going to send it back in. She skates. It's sticked away. Warhawks clear again. Grzetic gets it deep across ice, hits the skate of a Hawks player. Hawks get it out. It sneaks back in. Ukov is trying to keep that in on the boards. Bridges sees it. She pushes it back towards the zone. It goes into the Hawks zone. Hawks have it, trying to take it across ice. It's tipped up. Oh! So it tipped up off of Bridges' stick, and Russell tried to keep it in, but she was just offsides.
So Warhawks parents are saying that was in. Hawks parents are saying it was out. Either way, face-off is going to be right outside of the Darien Hawks zone on the far dot. 2:48 for the period. Puck's on the ice. It goes back into the Hawks zone. Kate on the forecheck. Now Darien trying to get it out. They just lifted, but McNiven keeps it. And now it's to center ice. Still just outside of the Darien Hawks zone, and there's going to be a hand pass. And so we'll have a face-off right outside of the Darien Hawks zone in the near dot. Porter, Fazio, Akeda with McNiven and McGuire back. And here's the face-off. Porter taking the draw. Puck's on the ice, and there's a whistle. I think that there was some movement before the puck drop. So we'll do it again. 2:34. Warhawks have put a crooked number on the board in this first period, up 2-0. Puck's on the ice now. Darien controls it in their own zone. Looking, they go cross ice. They catch a player in the neutral zone. Now they try to lift it to center ice. Puck is deflected, played up the wall, and out of the Warhawks zone by Fazio. And now it's going to be Ikeda with it. She's in the near circle. She fires, and that's a glove save by the Darien Hawks goalie. 2:13 second period, 2-0 Warhawks.
Her name is Emma. Wow. I think when I gave you the mic, there was like 2:33 left. Now there's only 2:13 left. So off the face-off, it's going to be Porter, Fazio, and Ikeda still in. It's Feynman and Odell back on D. It rims around. Hawks player has it. It goes across ice. Odell sees it, though. Odell gets there first, chips it up. It's on the boards. It chips out to Feynman. Feynman coming up the boards. She shoots it deep. It's on net. Knocked by the goalie. It's rimmed around the boards. Vanslow is there. Vanslow and Feynman trying to keep it in. They try to hold the blue line. It sneaks out to neutral ice. But Ikeda brings it back in. Oh, we're at neutral ice. It's kicked by a Hawks player. Odell sees it, sends it in. Porter coming in. It's going to be Quarter, DiNicola, and Hyman. Odell tries to keep that in, and it's knocked back in the zone. It's going to be offsides. 1:27 left in this first period. So Warhawks go for a change. It's going to be Hyman, DiNicola, and Zolna is going to be out at center. Now it's going to be Grzetic and Johnson back on D. So it's chipped into the Hawks zone. Hawks have it, though. Goes to neutral ice. Everybody's tried to stick back out to neutral ice. Hyman chips it past both Hawks player. Hawks player corrals it in. 1:13 left to play. Johnson sees it on the boards. She sends it. It goes for offsides. Our players could not clear. 1:09 left to play in that first period. If you're just joining us, Warhawks are up, scored early. It's 2-0 Warhawks.
Face off at center ice. Zolna taking it with DiNicola and Hyman. And Grzetic and Johnston back on defense. 1:09 for the period. Warhawks up 2. DiNicola has it. She plays it back to Grzetic off the wall. Picked up by, and it's misplayed. It's Zolna with a nice play. Zolna in the corner back in the Darien Hawks zone. Hawks lollipop it around to the far boards. Gigi with a nice stick there. She comes away with it. She wins that battle. She puts it across the crease. No, it just hit the far side of the goal, and now the Hawks have it. They lift it to center ice, but Johnston will corral that. Johnston now, she turns and tries to push it up, but a Darien player's there. It's in the slot now dangerously. Zolna has it. Grzetic has it. Grzetic brings it out. Grzetic one-hands it. She's knocked down. No call. And Darien has it, and they play it now back into the Warhawks zone. It's going to be Johnston who plays that. She tries to push it along, winding it up. But the Hawks have it now in the far corner in the Warhawks zone, and now they have it behind the goal line. They bring it around to the near corner. 15 seconds for the period. Ukov has it. Ukov now, she puts it softly up for Vanslow with 7 seconds left. It is now pushed out to center ice. 3 seconds left. Ukov has it, and she fires, and it's just wide of the net. She teed up a slap shot there. I think that would have gone had it gone in. So On the scoreboard, it says 6 shots each for both teams, but the Warhawks, 2 of those shots have gotten across the line. Darien has had a couple of chances in the slot. They play that high-low game behind the Warhawks net, putting it up in the slot to try to catch people sleeping, but the Warhawks have had done a good job of getting it out. The Darien Hawks are pressing, though. They've had a lot of Warhawks zone time, but the Warhawks have been in the Darien zone a lot also. So we'll see what the second period has to offer. The Warhawks have another gear, that's for sure, and I'd like to see them get another couple goals in the second period.
They definitely need to keep it up. There's no letting up here. We know the Hawks can play. We know the Hawks would love to beat the Warhawks. So Warhawks really need to bring it in the second period. They need to keep playing that tough defense.
And I'd really like to see our Warhawks break their duck in this particular sheet of ice. The Warhawks have played Darien twice here already, and they've tied both games here. So it'll be nice to see the Warhawks finally beat Darien. We do have a game earlier in the season where the Warhawks beat the Hawks 4-1, and I would like to see that again today. Risley hasn't been tested, but there have been some. Actually, she has been tested. She had some great butterfly saves. There was a sequence that Darien had where they spent a lot of time in the blue paint, but Risley was there, a few blocker saves, and so the second period is about to start. It's going to be Ukoff and Vanslow, Mihalovic, with McNiven and Johnston back. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Maggie McGuire.
Yeah. McNiven and McGuire are back on D. So on your screen, your Warhawks are moving from right to left. Ukoff on the faceoff, Vanslow and Mihalovic. Vanslow's been hustling her tail off all tournament. So I'd love to see something happen here with Vi. So Warhawks bringing it in. It goes past. It's going to go to the goalie. Goalie pushes it to the side for McGuire. McGuire has it behind the net. McGuire trying to chip it up to Vanslow. Still in zone. Vanslow chips it. McGuire has it. Neutral ice. Hawks bringing it in. They're going to get a shot. Easy glove save for Risley. So 14:42 left to play. The Hawks put one on net. Not a strong shot. Risley's able to grab it. So quick change here. It's going to be Bridges, Russell, Porter coming in. Defense is going to stay with McGuire and McNiven. So off the faceoff goes to a Hawks player. Zoe Bridges quick on that. Goes around the back of the net. McNiven's going to get there first. She protects the puck. It's in the corner. They're battling for it. It goes up to a Hawks player. Hawks player is going to get a shot off. It's through traffic, a little bit of a dangerous shot. Porter has it. She's coming up the boards quick. She gets it to center ice. It's going to be Bridges. Bridges puts a shot into a player. Porter there with the back check. It's going to be Russell there. Porter on the boards. Bridges behind the net. Bridges taking off the puck, or she's held up. It goes out to a player. McGuire drops that. She takes a shot towards the net. Intercepted by a Hawks player. Hawks have it behind the net. McGuire might get that again. It's going to go neutral ice. Hawks bringing it out. Bridges with a great back check. McGuire has it. She's trying to bring it through traffic. Bridges sees it, helps her out. Bridges puts it in the corner. So she stays with it. We have Bridges and Ikeda out there. It's going to be Johnson and Grzetich coming in. And Zolna's back in. So Hawks making an entry. Maddie with a nice back check to disrupt that. Hawks player in the corner with 2 Warhawks. It's going to be Zolna coming out with that. Ikeda sees it. She's trying to stay on it, seeing who can get ahead of that. Everybody's chasing. Fazio's going to get there first. Fazio takes it up across the ice. Hawks trying to bring it out. Johnson gets it at the line. She sends it towards the net. Hits the stick of a Hawks player in front of the net. Fazio gets to the corner. Fazio gets it to Zolna. Zolna chips it back that way. Fazio held up by 2 Hawks players on the boards. Zolna comes in for help. 2 Hawks players, 2 Warhawks players. It comes out, not sure who has it. It's just bantering back and forth between players. Warhawks come out with it. Still held up. It's held up for a long time. Surprised there's not a whistle, but they give it time. Warhawks come out with it. Fazio comes out with it. She's chasing it behind the net. A Hawks player has it. It rims around the back of the net. Hawks are going to make an exit. Hawks make an exit. Chips it past Johnson, chips it deep. They go for a change. Warhawks need to be hustling. They're going for a change. Let's go. Fazio on the boards. That was Ikedas. It gets it to Fazio. Fazio still has it. She chips it deep. Zolna sees that. It's chipped back up. It goes across ice. Neutral ice. Hawks player has it. Johnson gets that. She sends it neutral ice. It's chipped up. Nope, it's going to go for icing. So 12 minutes exactly left in the second period. Warhawks leading 2-0.
So second period action, it's been pretty even so far. And now we have coming back into the Warhawks zone for the faceoff. Feynman, Dinacola, Odell, Ukoff, and Hyman. And it's to the circle now, played down. Feynman has it for a second. She's pushed off the puck, but it's taken by Ukoff. And now Ukoff has it coming out of the zone. And there's a 2-on-1 for a second now. And now Ukoff gains the line. High slot. She fires. Blocker save. It's out front for a second. Feynman has it. Feynman takes it over to Hyman, who can't control it. It lost it in her skate. And now it's played along the wall. And here come the Hawks. And the Hawks have it. Feynman back on defense. Feynman pushes the player into the wall. Nice play. And now it's in the slot, and it's going to be taken by Hyman. Hyman digging it out of her skates, and she still has it. Now Hyman in a foot race. She's going to get there first with a Hawks player. Nice play by the Hawks player to position herself on that. And now it's out, and now it's taken by Ukoff. Ukoff sidesteps. Ukoff in the slot. She tries to fire. She can't get it off her stick. Backhanded at the net, and now it's taken away. And now Ukoff has it. She gains a little space. Now Ukoff looking down. Ukoff has it still in the corner. She has two Hawks players now. Dinacola coming over for help. Dinacola and Ukoff still fighting. And now it's to the line. Feynman has it. She fires. Oh, and she was looking for Vanslow for a redirect just wide of the net. It's in the far corner now. And coming up, it's played out to center ice. Feynman has it. She comes down the wall and pushes it. And now it's out to center ice. Odell has it. Odell skating through the center, and she can't control it. It's taken by Darien in the far wall. And now Darien's there. Feynman lollipops that into the crease. Butterfly saved by Risley, and it's to the high point. Darien has it, and now they put it back down low. Feynman, she backhands it to Mihalovic, and they bring it out to Vanslow, and the puck goes back down into the Hawk zone. They play it off the wall. Vanslow has it. She tried to get it on her forehand, and now it's Odell. She fires. There's a shot and a redirect by Mihalovic. It looked like Odell took the shot from the high slot, and Mihalovic was there, just got a stick on it and redirected it, and it's 3-0 now, Warhawks. So 10:04 to go, second period. The Warhawks with a tally in the second period to go up 3-0.
Love it. So, love it. Saw Brooklyn gets her a strong side, took a great shot. It's going to be Porter down with Vanslow and Mihalovic. So, Vanslow's going to bring this in. Vanslow takes it in. She takes a shot. Blocker saved by the goalie. They're on the boards. It's going to go wide. McGuire sees that, waiting for everybody to clear. She takes a smart look to see if they're cleared. She chips it up to Vanslow. Vanslow gets it. Vanslow and Porter are going to have second. Oh, nice stick by a Hawks player. Oh, McGuire crosses before Vanslow can get out. So Warhawks had a chance there. A nice stick by the Hawks player to take that away. 9:38 left to play. Warhawks leading 3-0. Russell, Zolna, Bridges in. Off the face-off, Bridges gets in front of Russell gets in front of a player. Nice play. Chip deep. Nice job by Zoe Bridges. Almost a wraparound. McNiven off her stick. It's in the Warhawk zone, but McNiven gets it out. Hawks player gets that on the boards, on the sideboards. McGuire tries to chip that. They get past McGuire. Hawks player making an entry. Nice job. Not sure where that puck is. Oh, Warhawks have it. McGuire's making an exit. She's going to skate it. McGuire's got help. She crisscrosses with Bridges. McGuire going in. McGuire takes a shot, hits the net. Warhawks still going. It's going to be McNiven. McNiven's going to chip it back deep. It goes to Russell. Russell's going to get there. Russell still hustling after the puck. Goes to a Hawks player on the board. She can't get it out. McNiven sends it towards the net. Blocker saved by the goalie. Johnson trying to keep that on the boards, and it's sent back in for offsides. 8:38 left to play. Second period, Warhawks 3, Chicago Hawks 0.
Yeah, smart play by, even though it was offsides, Russell stayed in the zone as she didn't know if that was coming out. If that had stayed in, Russell would have had a great opportunity. So face off just outside of the Darien Hawks zone, near circle, Ukoff, Russell, Johnston, Grizetich, and Bridges. The puck goes back in behind the Darien net. Darien in the far corner now. Now they try to bring it around to the near side, and they play it there. It's up the wall, and they're going to bring it to center ice, but a nice steal there by Ukoff, and the puck leaks out to the center. Johnson controls it, plays it back to Grizetich. Grizetich now, she tries to push it up to Russell. That's interrupted by a Darien player. They one-hand it back into the Warhawks zone. It goes deeper than should have, where Johnson collects it. She tries to play it up the wall to Russell. Russell backhanding it, and just missed by Ukoff. Darien still has it. Grizetich has it, and she brings it out. She tries to get through the neutral zone. She can't, and now it's pushed in by, there's a shot by Fazio, blocker save. Pushed in by Ukoff is what I meant to say. Now here comes Darien on the counterattack, and they're coming down with a 2-on-1. There's a shot wide of the goal. Grizetich has it. She hammers it up the near boards, and it's still controlled there, and Darien has it in the slot. There's a shot, but got a stick on it. Now Feynman in the corner with a Darien player, and it's going to be Risley that covers that with 7:30 to go. Second period, 3-0 Warhawks.
All right, we're going to have Odell coming in. So Odell and Feynman back on D. It's going to be Fazio, Ikeda, and Porter in at center. So face-off in the Warhawk zone. Far dot goes to Hawks player. Brooklyn Odell catches that. Doesn't quite get it out. Defensive players. It's sticked away. Fazio. They go across ice. Ikeda trying to beat the Hawks player. Hawks take a shot. Glove saved by Risley. So 7:10 left, 3-0 second period. So we're going to go for a line change. It's going to be wingers Di Nicola and Hyman coming out. Porter staying in at center. Still Feynman and Odell back on D. So off that faceoff goes to a Hawks player. Hawks sends it towards the net. Blocked away. Feynman battling a player behind the net. Is trying for a wraparound. Hawks come out with it. It's going to be Hyman giving chase. Hawks player gets that first. Hyman's not giving up, though. She stays on it. It's going to be backhanded towards the net by Di Nicola. It's going to go out to center ice to Feynman. Feynman takes it across to Odell. Odell takes it up. She's going to take it in. She's going to get a shot off. She takes a shot. Blocked away. Porter tries to put it back towards the net. It's net front. Blocked away again. So Odell goes back to take her defensive position. Di Nicola coming in for help on Hyman. Goes back to Odell. Odell's going to take another shot. Right? It goes off the top of the bar and then it called out of play. So whistles just off the crossbar.
6:22 to go. Second period. Warhawks up 3-0. Nice sequence there. And Odell is really starting to fire the puck. Right, good time in the season to start doing that. McNiven and McGuire back with Mihalovic, Vanslow, and Zollner face off in the Darien Hawks zone in the far circle, and Darien controls that face off. They try to rim it around to the near boards, and they do. They're going to bring it out. It's in center ice, but McGuire has it. Now she's battling near the red line, and Darien's able to loft that back in the zone. Nice move by a Darien player, but she lost the puck. Now the Warhawks come away, and we're going to get our first penalty, it looks like. There's going to be an interference on the Warhawks, and we'll see who's going. It looks like it's going to be on Zollner. So with 6:04 to go in the second period, the Darien Hawks will go to their first power play. Warhawks go to the penalty kill. And McGuire and McNiven are going to be back. We're going to get Fazio and Vanslow for the kill. Minute 30 on the kill. Face off in the Warhawk zone, far circle. It's on the ice, and it's to the point now. Hawks bring it down the wall. Now they're in the circle, and driven off the puck is McNiven. Now it's out to the point. Darien looking at the point. They play it to the far half wall. There's a shot across the crease. It goes wide. It's controlled by Darien on the near boards. Now they're in the right circle. It's in the crease now. Goes away. McNiven trying to get to it. She had it for a second. Now Darien has it again. Put it in the crease. There's a save by Risley. And now backhanded in the crease. And another save by Risley. And here it comes. Oh, Fazio looks like she had some ice to take, but she didn't take it. She lifts it back into the Hawks zone. Hawks regroup. And now they put it out to center ice. And McGuire, she golfs it back down. And now it's taken by Fazio. Fazio in the Darien circle. She takes a shot. Blocker save. Darien has it. They lift it up the wall now. And a steal there by Porter. Porter fires. And it's almost a butterfly save by the goalie. Porter has it now still behind the Darien net. Darien finally coming out with it. And now Ukoff, she just misses it, skates past the player. Darien coming down in a 3-on-2. And now Darien in the right circle in the Warhawks zone. Nice play by McGuire to push them off the puck. Now Porter fighting, McGuire has it, and she just lifts that down. And that's going to go for icing with 12 seconds left on the power play. 4:46 to go for the period. Warhawks up 3-0.
All right, nice play. Not letting the Hawks set up so far. So we have to keep this up, that last 12 seconds of the power play, to not allow a setup. It's going to be Ukoff, Johnson, McNiven, Porter. Ukoff goes for the face-off. Ukoff chips it back. Johnson in the corner, trying to stay in front of a Hawks player. Hawks get it in front of the crease. It's going to sneak out. It doesn't quite make it out. Warhawks trying to make it out. It's sticked around back. The penalty has expired. Full strength. Porter on the puck, trying to get Johnson. Johnson gets it out. It's going to go to neutral ice. Bridges coming in hard. Trying to take that player. Nice stick by Bridges. Nice job. It's taken away by the Hawks players. They send it to Johnson. Johnson has it. Johnson's going to go. Johnson's skating. She's got room up the board. She chips it in deep. Bridges giving chase. Ukoff. So Ukoff read where that pass was going to go smartly. It should go for icing. It does. 4 minutes exactly left in the second period. 3-0 Warhawks.
So 4 minutes to go. Shots on goal so far, 16 for Darien, 15 for the Warhawks. Feynman and Odell, Ukoff, Bridges, and Russell face off in the Darien zone. And now it is to the line. Feynman keeps it in, backhands it across, and she can't keep it in. It's to center ice, but Ukoff comes in to corral it. Now Ukoff with it, and she's taken down, driven off the puck, and it's in the corner now. There's a shot off the side. It looked like it was either off the, I think it was blocker save now. Puck is in the crease. Ukoff comes away with it behind her own goal, pushes it up the wall, and now it's Bridges who lifts it out to center ice. Russell has it. She pushes it along, and it's in the Darien zone. Bridges has it, and there's a pop-up. Darien controls it. They try to push it out, but it's kept in at the half wall. Now on the far side, there's a shot across the crease, and it goes to the far side. Ukoff has it. She tries to play it back down, and she can't. And now it's up to Darien. They get it to center ice, take it across, and Micah takes it across to Odell. I'm sorry, I'm doing some coaching there. And the Warhawks push it back down. That was Fazio with it. Fazio now, it's played up the wall, and now it's to center ice again. Odell picks it away. But now it's back muscled into the zone, and Feynman takes it to Bridges. I'm sorry, that was Russell. I'm sorry, that was Odell. The sevens can't see him, and so now Hawks have it, and Feynman keeps it in. Feynman tries to put it across the crease. It's sticked away. Feynman loses it at the neutral zone, and now she's going back to get it. There's a Darien player on her, and Feynman has it. Feynman trying to dig it out of her skates, and she can't. And now it's put in the slot, and there's a shot saved by Risley. Great save by Risley in the butterfly position with 2:18 to go in the second period. 3-0 Warhawks.
So it's going to be McNiven and McGuire out on D. It's Porter, Ikeda, and Fazio. It's going to be taken back deep. McNiven has that puck. It's going to go up to a Hawk player. Trying to push that forward was Porter. She couldn't quite get it. It's going to be passed to McGuire. McGuire is going to skate. Puck squirts out. Maggie does a nice job keeping that puck in. She chases it into the corner. I like it. Maggie's on the corner. She's trying to get position in front. It sneaks out. It's going to go to McNiven at neutral ice, who passes it. Hyman was back skating. It's all good, though. McNiven has it. 1:40 left to play. It's in the Hawks zone. Porter giving chase behind the net. Gets there with a Hawks player. Hyman go into the boards. Hyman is able to stop that puck from coming out. Dina Cola chasing. Oh, she's taken into the boards by a Hawks player. She's staying down on the ground. She's not moving, tying up that puck. So Gigi, even though she's on the ground, good job tying it up. Hyman is there. Hyman and Dina Cola gets up. She's still hectoring the player, though. It's taking up the boards. Olivia keeps that in. It's going to go to Dina Cola, who backhands it towards the net. Hawks trying to come out with it. It scoots to neutral ice. McGuire sees it. She's got it. She's going to turn. 55 seconds left in this second period. And McGuire's coming in. She gets around a player. She's going to take a shot. Whistles high above the net. Nice shot, though. McNiven came back in before she was going off the ice. Or no, she's still in. She sends that puck back in. Johnson and McNiven. McNiven at the blue line sends it towards the net. Sticked by a Hawks player. That was Zolna. Zolna gets it to Mihalovic. Mihalovic ties a player up on the boards. Warhawks doing a good job keeping it in the zone. As soon as I say that, it squirts out. Johnson has position. She's got one on. She chips it back to neutral ice. Hawks are going to make an entry on the boards. It's hit hard. Johnson has it. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Johnson chips it. It is going to go for icing with 1 second left in the period. We just let the period expire. So end of the second period, Chicago Warhawks, North Shore Warhawks, are leading 3-0 against the Chicago Hawks.
And the Chicago Hawks have a deep hole to dig out of. They've had some chances, but Risley has been solid in goal today. And Warhawks are playing with some tenacity. One thing we've been seeing, and I think this is a coaching decision, is our defenders have definitely been sitting back and haven't been pitching as much as we've seen at some points during the season. So I got to say at this point that is instruction for our defenders. Some of our defenders do pinch. You've seen McNiven pinching really well. At times McGuire does too. Grzetic, of course, very aggressive. She always is very hard on the puck. So we got 15 minutes for a trip to the finals today at 2 o'clock. And we'll see what happens. The Darien Hawks, this is technically a home ice for them. We've played in this arena 3 times this year, this being the 3rd time. We have not lost, but we haven't won either. We've played to 2 ties so far. So Coach Bill giving some final instructions. Darien is really going to be pulling out all the stops. They need to get a goal early to get back into this game. And we'll see who's going to be winning the other semifinal game to see who we're going to be playing in the finals this afternoon. So still 15 minutes left. This game is not over by a long shot, but the Darien Hawks have dug themselves a hole. This isn't a time for the Warhawks to start laying back. They need to keep pressing. So Vanslow, Mihalovic, and Zolna with Johnston and Grzetic back on defense. And it's on the ice. Grzetic has it, plays it off the wall, collected by the Hawks. And now they try to lift it to the far side where Johnston has it, plays it back to the neutral zone, and now it's picked up by Zolna. Zolna tries to push it through into the Hawks zone. She can't really gain the line. And now Johnston, puck gets past her, and the Hawks have it in the zone. There's a shot. Glove save by Risley to the far boards. Vanslow has it. Vanslow looking. Now she lifts it to the near corner, and Mihalovic tries to push that along, but she can't. and she's fighting with some Hawks players now. Zolna's over there helping out. They're in the near side half wall in the Warhawks zone, and now the time is just running out, and they're trying to dig out the puck. Ref not blowing the whistle. Hawks have it now. They try to put it in the slot. There's a shot in the slot, and a glove save by Risley. Great save. That sort of came out of nowhere as it squirted through. 14-13, third period, Warhawks up 3-0.
That was just a little bit dangerous because Johnson was playing defense, but she had her back turned, so she didn't exactly see where the puck is. But she had a good position in front of the player, so luckily that didn't result in a goal. Ukroff down for the faceoff. Feynman has that behind the net. Feynman skating up. She passes it up to Bridges. Bridges passes it to a Hawks player. They're on the board, still battling, trying to get that puck out. Hawks player has that. Feynman sticks it before a good shot can be taken. It's on net, and Risley's able to make a save. 13:58 left to play, 3-0. So it's Russell and Bridges out with Ukroff on the faceoff. Odell and Feynman back on defense. 13:58 left to play. Off the faceoff, it goes out to neutral ice. Bridges giving chase. Bridges not able to keep that puck and goes to neutral ice, but Bridges coming back on that back check. Hawks make an entry. Shot goes wide of the net. Back behind. Feynman trying to, player wraps around Feynman. Taken away by Ukroff. It goes out. It's going to be Bridges giving chase, trying to get there before the Hawks player. Hawks gets there first, but Bridges is staying on her. Good job. Still in the Hawks zone. Hawks trying to bring it out. They get it on the boards. Eureka keeps that in. Eureka sees it. She's in the corner battling a Hawks player. Her and Ukroff are there. It circles around the back of the net. Warhawks don't have anybody on the other side. Bridges has got to be tired. Her legs have got to be tired. She's been hustling, but she gets it. She's taken out by a Hawks player going into the board. Bridges goes for a change. McNiven is in on defense. McNiven and McGuire. We're at neutral ice. McNiven gets that. McNiven trying to keep it in. McNiven keeps the player on the boards. Eureka gets that, and she sends it deep. It's going to be Fazio chasing to the corner with a Hawks player. Fazio gets there with her. Hawks player has it. Sends it, passes it to another player behind the net. Porter there. Nice by Porter. Porter gets there quick. McNiven tries to send it towards the net. Doesn't quite get there. Eureka gets there. Porter lost her stick for a second. She picks it up, and she's going to be first on that puck. I like it. She sends it to net front. It's going to be McGuire. It's going to take a shot. McGuire's shot is saved by the Hawks goalie. 12:14 left to play. 3-0 North Shore Warhawks leading.
So face-off is going to be in the Darien Hawks zone. Far circle. Porter, Fazio, Hyman, McNiven, and McGuire. And Porter taking the draw. Referee fixes her uniform. Puck's on the ice. Goes back to Hyman. She had it for a second. She just plays it back down in the corner. Now, Hawks try to play it up the wall. Hyman still has it to the half wall there. The Hawks are going to bring it out. They push it along. And now McNiven going back. She's hooked, and there's a call. Yes, sir. We could see that one from outer space. And that's going to be a penalty on the Hawks for hooking her a high stick, something like that. Oh, nope. It's just a high stick. Okay. And they'll bring that down. Hey, it looked like a penalty to me. So face-off is going to come all the way back down into the Hawks zone. And now Fazio puts it on goal, covered by the Darien Hawks goalie. 11:55 for the third period for the game. Hawks up, Warhawks up, 3-0.
Johnson, Grzetic back, Porter in on that faceoff. Hyman and DiNicola still on a wing. Goes out to the Hawks on that faceoff. Hawks are trying to bring it out. Porter's not letting it happen easily. Johnson gets that neutral ice. Grzetic sends that puck quick. Grzetic always a great job with quick on that puck. Olivia's got position on a player. She's on the boards. She tries to send it to the center. It's sticked away, or intercepted, I should say. It's a little bit loose right now by the boards. It's going to be Johnson. Right. Woo! Warhawks taking a second to hustle to that puck. Johnson. Oh, he got it. Yep. All right. So now we're going to be on a power play. Johnson was going for the puck. She was tripped. So Warhawks, for unlikely, that puck sneaks past Johnson and Grzetic. They hustle just in the nick of time, and then a penalty is committed on Johnston. 1:30 on that penalty. 11-17 left in the third period.
A goal here by the Warhawks really will put this game almost out of reach. Some of the Darien players walking out of the gym frustrated. 11-17 for the game. Warhawks on the power play. Zollner taking the draw with Fazio and Ikeda, Odell and McGuire back. And now back in the zone. Warhawks fighting for it in behind the net. Now it's taken by Zollner. Zollner looking. She pushes it to the line to Odell. Odell looking. She comes down the wall. She's in the right circle. She's now behind the goal line, spinning around. She's looking. She puts it to McGuire at the line. McGuire with a slap shot and a glove save, not controlled by the goalie. And now Ikeda has it, and she puts it out front. Puck is still loose. It's bouncing around, and it's still out front. There's no whistle. Darien player is on the puck, and now Eureka's taking off the puck. Now it's in the corner. Zollner fighting, and now Odell pushes it back down. Nice sequence there. I don't know why the ref didn't well, I guess the puck was still live. We didn't want the whistle. Now it's to the far boards, to the line, and it is McGuire. She takes a shot and a butterfly save by the goalie. Ikeda back down on that. Darien has it. They try to pitchfork it out, but they can't. And now it's back to Fazio. She puts it back down. Zollner's going to collect that. 25 seconds on the man advantage, and Zollner loses it. Now it's punched up the wall. It's going to go to McGuire. She fires again, and it goes over across the crease. Zollner controls it on the near boards. She's hammered by a Darien player, and now Ikeda has it. Ikeda behind. Ikeda looking. She tried to wrap around, and now a Darien player falls. It's to the line. Odell tries to shoot and can't get it through. And now it's picked up by Ikeda with 1 second. Both teams are at full strength. McGuire one more time, and a butterfly save by the goalie. 9:40 to go for the game. Both teams at full strength. Odell coming down the wall. She plays it. Odell behind the Darien goal. Darien takes them off. They try to lift it out, and they just get it to center ice, where it's collected by Ukov. Ukov now spinning back in her own zone. She backhands it. She catches Mihalovic. Mihalovic gains the line. Darien was in a change. Butterfly save by the goalie. And now Darien trying to lift it out, and they can't. Now they get it to center ice, where Grzetic keeps it in. Great job by Grzetic. Keeps it at center ice. And now Vanslow, she fires, and a glove save by the Darien goalie. So a frantic sequence, both in the power play and coming out of that power play back at full strength. The Warhawks had several chances, but if Darien cannot get any structure, they're not going to get back in this game. They're down 3-0 with 9:05 for the game.
All right, Porter off that faceoff. Bridges and Russell out. Russell hustling to the corner. It's shrimmed around. McNiven's going to get there first. She's going to send it right back. Bridges hot on the puck. It's on the boards. It gets past. It's going to be Grzetic back. Grzetic, nice defense. McNiven came in to intercept that pass. Okay, Warhawks, go! Go hard, Azzy, go! So Azzy Porter takes it in. Azzy Porter trying to make a move. She's looking for someone to pass it to. She almost takes it through the legs of the player. So nice back check by Porter to help McNiven with that defense. It's sent into the corner. McNiven has it behind. So Azzy Porter makes a beautiful shot, and then she hustles on the back check. So you got to love her. Hawks have that behind the net. Warhawks need to get on the puck. It's sent back. Grzetic has it. It's rimmed around to a Hawks player on their knees. Hawks take a shot. Zoe Bridges hustling to the puck. It's going to be Grzetic. Grzetic changes direction. She's going to rim it off the boards. It sneaks out to neutral ice. Nice job. So Hawks have to clear. Warhawks take a second. They chip it up to the corner. Grzetic gets past her, but no one's there. So Grzetic has it behind the net. She takes it off the boards. Ukov sees that. She knew where it was going. She gets past the player. She's coming around on the side. She tries to send it and sends it across the crease. She didn't have any other Warhawks there to help her. Zollner came in. Zollner keeps it in. She's hustling hard on the puck. It goes up the boards. Fazio tries to stay there. It's going to be Feynman. Feynman waits. She sends it to Fazio. Everybody's cleared. Fazio sends it back in. Fazio rims it around. Ikeda's coming in hard off the bench. She sees it. She hits it. Puck is loose. Hawks have it. They're going to try to make an exit. It goes out to neutral ice. Odell has it. Odell skates it around. She's getting some speed. She's coming up the boards. She gets around. She takes the shot. Save by the goalie. Ikeda there in the corner. Ikeda's holding the puck up. Fazio comes in to help. Hawks player comes out with it. They take it back around the net. 6:50 left to play in this third period. They take it up the boards. Odell sees it. Odell chips it back to Feynman. Feynman coming in. Feynman makes an entry. She puts a shot on. That's intercepted by a Hawks player before it makes it to the net. Hawks send it out. That might go for icing. We'll see. Hawks are chasing. Icing's waved off. 6:28 left to play. Odell ships that to neutral ice. It's not going to be icing. It's going to be Dina Cola coming in hard on the puck. Hyman coming within her. McNiven. So Hawks player makes an entry, goes towards the net. Risley takes it off to the side. McGuire has that. McGuire to Hyman. Hyman gets it out. Hyman and Dina Cola hustling on that puck. Goes to neutral ice. Hawks player has it, trying to bring it up the board. Sends it deep. It's going to go around. McGuire's going to go and get that puck. 5:59 left to play. McGuire's going to get speed. She's got one player to beat. Everybody's back is turned. Maggie knows what to do. She's going to take it in. It's sticked away before she gets a shot. Hyman keeps it in. McNiven sees that. McNiven keeps it in. Dina Cola circles it around her stick, still in the Hawk zone. They take it across ice. They finally get it out. Hyman with a nice back check. Goes back behind the net. McGuire's going to get that. McGuire takes it. Chips it up the boards. It goes to a Hawks player. Ukhoff sees it. She gets it on her stick. Ukhoff skating. Ukhoff's taking her time. She's trying to look. She gets past a player. She's going in strong. She's going in hard. Takes a shot. Nice save. It goes into the gut of the Hawks goalie. 5:14 left to play. 3-0 third period.
Yeah, Ukhoff skated that around. She came end up getting a good shot right in the goalie's breadbasket. She had some players in the middle of the ice. Hyman. I can't remember who the other player was. Good decision, but slide that over. We might get a slot shot as opposed to that slot shot coming from the corner. So face off is going to be taken by Porter in the Darien Hawks zone. It's on the ice now. Darien has it. They'll skate it behind their own net, and they try to play it up the wall. Johnston has it. She fires, but it doesn't get through. Darien player has it. Now Darien brings it out through center ice. They try to pity-pat it into the zone, and they can't. Still at center ice now, and they try to play it back. 4 minutes to go, 4:50 to go, I should say. So now it's picked up by Johnston behind her own net. Johnston up the wall trying to hit Mihalovic. She can't. It's kept in by Darien at the half wall, and now it's to Porter. She tries to backhand it out. She can't. There's a shot, and it doesn't get through. Grzetic picks it up. Grzetic looking. She tries to flick it. She can't. Now she plays it off the wall. She's looking for Porter. She finally gets it to her. And Porter tries to bring it up the wall. She can't. Darien has it now. Darien in the near corner. There's a backhanded pass. Grzetic has it. Grzetic will bring it out. Here comes Grzetic through center ice. Now she gains the Darien Hawks line. She's in the far circle. She puts a shot on goal. And a pad save. Great pad save by the goalie. And now it's to the wall. Johnston's there. It's kept in by Bridges. And Darien has it. They lift it out to the neutral zone. They try to backhand it, but Grzetic has it before it can get into Warhawks territory. The Warhawks go for a change. And now it's Bridges now. And Darien has it in the near circle. There's a shot and a great shortstop save into the glove of Risley with 3:55 for the game. A win here, and the Warhawks go to the championship. They're currently winning 3-0.
All right, on the face-off, it's going to be Zolna. Zolna, Bridges, Johnson, Feynman, and Odell in. It goes back to the blue line. Dina Cole, or Fazio. That is Zolna. Let me get it out of the head. Russell gets it on the boards. Russell takes it across ice. Zolna giving chase. She's got one player. Zolna, nice job. It goes across ice for the Hawks. Hawks trying to send it back. Bridges comes in. Nice interception by Odell. She chases it, but they can't keep it in. It's at neutral ice. Bridges covers a player nicely, not to allow her up the boards. Again, she covers a player. She puts that player in the boards. They don't get it out. She holds the player. Hawks have it now. It's going to be Feynman getting that puck. Feynman sends it back. Might dive before it gets to the line. Hawks player has it. Does not go for icing. 3:05 left on that. Hawks player sends it deep. McNiven has it. McNiven sends it to the neutral zone. Russell giving chase. Hawks player gets it first. It goes across ice. McGuire chasing that puck back. 2:45 left to play. McGuire tips it on the boards. Russell there. Russell keeps the player off the boards. Ukoff is tackled. There's a no call there. They're just being nice at this point. She had the puck and she was tackled. So McNiven has it. 2:30 left. Everybody's scrambling now. The goalie is pulled. Empty net for the Hawks. Just shoot it down. Empty net. Let's go. So it goes across the ice. The Hawks send it in. McGuire gets that. McGuire. It goes to a Hawks player. Shot on net. Oh, double save. Right. Risley doesn't know she saved it. She's looking to see where that puck is. So nice save by Risley. 2:06 left to play. 3-0.
So 2:06 for a trip to the finals. Empty net. And Darien Hawks are going to call a timeout. So shots on goal currently are 27 for the Warhawks, 25 for Darien. So with respect to that, it's been a pretty even game. But the Warhawks have gotten 3 across the line to Darien's 0. And the Warhawks, should they hold on for these next 2 minutes and 6 seconds, this will be a convincing win at a critical point in the season. Like I said, a trip to the finals here for the Warhawks would be huge, but we're going to face Darien again in the round robin of the state tournament in just 6 days. So Coach Bill giving last-minute instructions, hey, girls, keep in mind that there's 2 minutes left. If you get the puck in the corner and you don't have support, just put your skate on it for a while so that we can get some ticks off the clock. Keep pressing, I'm sure, and one pass to the neutral zone and try to hit that empty net. Obviously, an empty netter would put this game away and put it on ice. So we'll see what's happening. Pretty evenly called game. I don't think the Warhawks have a penalty this game. They've had 2 power plays, but they're not controversial calls at all. There were too many players on the ice, penalties. The refs have generally let them skate and play physical, and that's what we've seen. And hopefully Darien will just play the rest of this game straight up. They're coming out with 6 skaters, Warhawks with 5. Face-off is in the Warhawk zone in the far circle. It's on the ice now, and it is taken by, Fazio had it for a second, but she couldn't, and now it's in the far circle. Now Darien pushes it to the line. There's a shot, and it whistles wide. Risley got a glove on it, and then the puck sailed up into the netting. 1:54 to go for the game.
All right, I'm going to take you through the last minute or so of this, and then I got to go to work for a while before we go to this championship game. So 3-0, 1:54 left to play. Warhawks trying to figure out who should be on the ice. It's going to be Ukoff on that center. It goes out to the Hawks defensive player. It's nice save. So Grzetich is on that puck. It goes net front. They need to come away with it. Send it. Zolna has it. She's going to chip it and chase it. Zolna's racing for her life here. Zolna going to try to get a shot. Zolna gets to the boards first. She holds the player up on the board. She sends it towards the empty net. Hawks player coming out with it. Porter's coming in hard, though. It's going to be Grzetich chasing after that puck. 1:23 left. Fazio does a nice job holding that player off. If Grzetich can get that on the stick, send it. Send it. Send it, man. And that puck just goes wide of the net. 1:07 left to play. Hawks making an exit. Comes across neutral ice. Hawks pass it to each other. Johnson is there on D. Hawks player gets it to the boards. It's going to be Johnson trying to get that puck away. Warhawks need to send it away. Nice save through lots of traffic. Risley makes a nice high glove save. 45 seconds left to play here. 3-0 still Warhawks. It's going to be Feynman and Odell coming out on defense. Okay.
Way to go, 35.
So it's going to be Zolna down on the faceoff. Hawks player sends it to the defensive player. Nice save again by Risley. Odell hustling. Bridges sends that deep. Oh, Bridges! Bridges! Oh! Yeah! No! He said no goal! He didn't call it a goal! Oh boy! It crossed the line. That's all right. 23 seconds left to play. Send it down, Micah! Feynman sends it. It's blocked by a player. It's going to be offside. 16 seconds left to play. So Bridges sent that puck down. That puck was going towards the net. There was one Hawks player. It hit the post. It seemed to bounce in and cross the line. He said, no goal. So we're going to let Bill do a shot anyway. All right. It's going to be Ukoff on the faceoff. Goes to a Hawks player. They send it across ice. 15 seconds left to play. Hawks player sends it. Goes wide of the net. Feynman's going to get that behind. Feynman sends it up to Hawks player, keeps it in. It's going to be Odell. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm out of here. I'll let Chris wrap this up. Warhawks are going to the finals. The score was 2-2 of the Princeton Tiger Lilies against the Philadelphia Flyers, so we'll see who wins that game.
And we'll see you back here at 2 o'clock for the final game. We're not sure who we're playing. Thanks for tuning in. Final score, Warhawks 3, Darien Hawks nothing.